Okay, let's imagine the following scenario. You have about 5 clients that make you a total of $5,000 to $10,000 a month, but you're at your absolute maximum capacity when it comes to your time. So you know you need to increase your prices, but if you're gonna do that, then probably you're gonna lose some of these clients because obviously they don't want to pay more, right? Well, it's good that you came here because in this video I will show you how to solve this problem and make more in the future while working less. So first of all, we got to understand that increasing your prices is not about keeping clients, it's about making more money. So if we look at it objectively, let's say you double your prices. As long as you don't lose more than half of your clients, you're gonna make the same amount of money or more, but with like half the work. And if you then add 2 to 3 clients more with that new pricing, then suddenly you're making a lot more money than before, but still with less work than before. And the cool thing about that is that you then have time for the needle moving tasks, the things that actually propel your business forward, the things that actually get you to the next level. And if you use that time wisely, you're gonna then have the ability to build a business, a real business with like a team, cool people, other videographers on it, and you're kind of like the head, and you can focus on the tasks that you really want to do, and everything else that you don't really want to do, you have your team doing that. Now, I often get hit with the question, hey Nick, how can I actually increase my prices? Well, at the end of the day, pricing is just imaginary. Like, it's just a decision that you make. It's a decision that you're going to increase your prices today. And for me, I had this decision multiple times where I had to increase my prices because I realized I cannot sustain that workload while making such little amounts of money. So one day in my video agency that's currently doing about $40,000 to $50,000 a month, I made the decision to charge a minimum of $10,000 per project. If the client has less than $10,000, we're just going to refer him over to a couple other videographer friends, freelancers that I have. But if he has $10,000 or more, we're going to be working with him. Now, the cool thing about that decision was that suddenly more and more people had $10,000 because I started to attract these kinds of people into my life, into my business, and therefore had bigger deals. And I got to be very honest, to me in the beginning it was very scary. Like once I made the decision to be charging $10,000 or more, I was like, damn, like what if I lose all my clients? What if nobody wants to work with me anymore? But I literally said to myself, okay, my belief that I can make this work is bigger than my doubts. So let's just put the doubts aside, focus on the belief that it's going to work, and it actually worked. Now, obviously, it wasn't just magic. We have a very good system for that. We have a very good sales system. We know exactly how to close these clients. But in the beginning, I was a bit unsure if it's actually going to work. But the key takeaway for you is that you have to make the decision right now to increase your prices and then just follow through with it. That's how you actually increase them. But I also got to be very honest and say that increasing your prices, if you're charging for your time, like if you're charging by the hour or by the day with a day rate, half day rate, it's going to be very hard because when you increase your prices at a certain stage, you're going to be even with like a doctor or a lawyer, and now suddenly you're charging more than a doctor or a lawyer, and people start to get suspicious. They're like, wait a second, you're a videographer, you have a video company, why do you charge more per hour than a doctor? And they're not willing to pay it anymore. So it's way easier to increase your prices when you charge for the value you provide. Now think about it, it's anyways a better option because if you get more efficient, if you become more efficient with your editing workflow, with your pre-production workflow and everything, then you punish yourself if you charge by the hour, because now a task that took you 4 hours a year ago only takes you 2 hours. Now you get paid half of that? Well, it doesn't really make sense, right? So you really have to focus on the value you provide to your clients so they realize why they pay you the amounts they have to pay you. And by the way, when I say focus on the value, this is not always about making your clients more money. Yes, certainly making them more money is a great way of providing more value, but also it could be that you save them time with explainer videos, an example. It could be that you help them attract new employees, which improves their business, and therefore at the end of the day they're going to save money, make money, and it's going to be way more efficient, they're going to be way more profitable. It could also be that it's just a little ego boost for the client, you know, they just want a video because all the others have videos or nobody else has a video, right? So there are multiple reasons why clients buy from you, and oftentimes they're also willing to pay you more because they know you're good and therefore they avoid a negative outcome. the negative outcome that they will get if they will work with somebody who's just cheap but not good. And here's another important lesson I learned over the last 7 years of owning my video business. It is that most videographers can literally just double their prices and get away with it. Clients won't even flinch. Why? Because your clients most likely have a bigger money mindset than you. They're used to seeing $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, $1 million in their bank accounts, like all these transactions going on while you're still trying to make $10,000 a month. So obviously when it comes to $10,000, they feel very differently about it than you. You feel like, oh shit, this is a big amount of money, while they're like, okay, here you go. That doesn't really matter, you know? So again, just decide to increase your prices. You can do it literally today. Now I want to leave you with the last thing here. You have to honestly focus on industries that have money. There is no point in trying to extract more money out of an industry that doesn't even see the value in paying you $500 for one video. And namely, that is most artists, unfortunately, most music videos, they don't really have money, right? And then you want to try to increase your prices, it's just gonna not end well. So obviously you cannot increase your prices to infinity, right? You have to have the right industries as well. But I made a couple of videos about how to find the right niches and industries, and you can find them on my YouTube channel. Now, with all that being said, I want to challenge you, okay? The challenge is that you're gonna make the decision right now to increase your prices. Ideally, you double your prices. If you don't dare to do that, then at least go 50% higher, all right? And with all that being said, I really know, after working with over 300 videographers and building my own video business to over like $40,000 to $50,000 per month, how to do that. So if you want to learn, I have linked right next to me a free video training that you can watch right now, okay? In this free video training, I explained the Video Business Academy consulting program, which is used to help videographers and filmmakers around the world grow their business. Now, if that's interesting for you, it's absolutely free. Go watch it, and we have a 100% success guarantee. So, see you there.